So this is what we do. All right. Live.
5 o'clock.
Somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock in Atlanta, which means it's 5 o'clock everywhere else that's about to check in here on Drinking Buddies. Welcome everybody into Drinking Buddies. This is where Ronell invites one of his buddies and we drink and talk about whatever the hell I feel like talking about that day. That's it.
That's it. Just talk about
it. Some of you guys are going to love it, and some of you guys are going to be like, what is this bullshit? But you know who's going to love it? I'm going to love it. I'm going to love every minute of it. Me and Mark going to have a good time. So if y'all have a good time, great. If not,
that's all it is.
That's all it is. So before I get this
what else can we do?
Kicked off, Mark Hayes in the house. My man, Mark, where the hell are you getting lined up, man? Like, look at this. I can't get it.
I had a set of clippers, man, almost all my life. I learned how to cut my hair early, bro. You know?
Oh, I thought so. You didn't get too bougie for that. You didn't get on. You got on TV, and you're like, oh, I can't. I'm used to having makeup. Or matter of fact, you probably got your makeup artist on the back right now. Stop playing.
Yeah, right. Right in the back room, in the green room.
So what's up, Mark? Good to see you, bro.
Man, same here, man. It's good to catch up with you, man. Nice to hear from you.
Hey, you know I'm still out there hanging out. For the people that don't know, all right, just real quick, let them know. I don't know where they're hiding, what rocks they're hiding under. They don't know the world famous Mark Hayes. But Mark, what do you tell? Just little quick background and what you're up to. What you doing now?
Yeah, so I did TV news for 28 years, man, almost 3 decades, and walked away with nothing but a bleeding heart, man. I was exhausted from doing 20 years of morning shows and just ready for a new challenge, man. So I started MarkHayesConsulting.com. I help folks tell the brand story. If you're not telling your brand story, then who is? And shameless self-promotion is what it's all about these days. If you're not winning the marketing game, you're probably not winning. So I always said when I get finished with television news, and from all the guests that we used to have in the mornings, because we had the interview format for the second 2 hours. Now it's like the second 6 hours. But we would have guests come on, and I always said, you know what? These folks are getting free television. They need to understand how valuable it is and how to prepare for it, because that's where the money is made. It's in the preparation. Mm-hmm. Before you get on, it's too late once you get to the studio. If you haven't prepared, it's too late when you get to the studio. So you need somebody to help you produce your segments, help you understand how you're going to make your money and how you're going to connect with the audience. Because that's what it's all about. It's about getting somebody excited about what you're doing so they go online and purchase for you and your product and you and your brand. So that's where I'm at. MarkHayesConsulting.com, having a good time, sleeping a normal hour.
So before we get this started, I got to go ahead and because I got to get my drink poured because you make me nervous. Like
I make you nervous.
You're a professional. Like you done interviewed heads of state and everything, and I'm just a dude with a camera. So let me go ahead and let's give a shout out to Skylar. What's up, Skylar? He's ready to get his drink on. Laura, what's happening? Laura says you're a bleeding heart, or I'm a bleeding heart. One of us are bleeding hearts. I'm gonna go with you. All right.
What you got there?
Today is Widow Jane.
Widow Jane.
Okay, this is the oak and apple wood aged rye. Yeah,
this is impressive.
Yes, this is.
I don't have anything that good. So I bought the hemp infused Nirvana gin.
What?
Yes, sir.
I don't even know that one. Okay, what's the story behind that?
Okay, so my man Jamie Dukes was working on
Jamie Dukes.
Yeah, Jamie Dukes working on a formulation for concussions and to help folks recover from concussions, and it's an all natural type of mixture that he's come up with, formulation that's injected intravenously. So while we were at the Super Bowl a couple years ago, I met the owner of Nirvana.
Yeah.
And wouldn't you know it, I keep some stocked ever since.
So I need to taste that.
Yeah.
I got to come to the crib to taste that.
hemp infused, takes the edge off, gets you where you want to go.
So where do they is it distributed here in Georgia or not?
Yeah. So, and they're all over. They're out of Florida.
Okay.
And, relatively new company, but started by a couple of doctors, and they're doing gangbusters with it, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
what's up.
I'll send you the info.
Link this bad boy up though, real quick.
Yes,
virtual clink.
Oh,
bam!
Oh, the virtual clink. Put a little ginger ale in there too. See, look at you, got the shoulders going already. Look at you.
So first, tell me how you holding up over there. You got the kids in the house. You got one of your sons probably in the house, right?
Yeah, I got my big guy back here. He was playing out in Kansas City, professional hockey, doing his thing. And after they canceled the season, he was kind of bent, so he came on home. And but it's good. He's here. Got my mom here, my grandbaby.
All right.
Everybody's here, man. We got a house full.
Everybody's healthy. Everyone's good.
Healthy. What a blessing.
Okay, that's what's up. Because I know how you newsmen are, man. Like y'all got us all scared.
I don't play. And look, I had to stop watching, man, because I make myself nervous watching that.
Hey, Mark, you're from New York too, aren't you?
Yes, man. My people in New York, man. My mother-in-law's in the hot zone right now in Queens.
Okay.
Tried to get her out of it. She didn't want to come down, but she's right in Queens, not far from where we've seen a lot of the East Elmhurst hospital there, right in Queens, and because everything is so dense there.
Yeah.
You get on the bus, you get on the train, it's you and 2,000 other people. So obviously that's why it spread so quickly. But there's a lot to be said for living in New York City. They have their independence. They can get around. They don't need cars. They don't drive. My mother-in-law doesn't drive.
Yeah,
but she can get anywhere. Anywhere she has to go around the city, she could be there in 15, 20 minutes. So,
but everybody's good. Everybody, your extended family healthy. Everyone's all right.
Yes, indeed.
That's what's up.
You people good too? Your people
good? Man, yes. I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know that my friend Stormy had a little something going on. She had pneumonia and thinking that maybe it was COVID, but not. But she's good. She's recovered here in Atlanta. She's mostly recovered. She's still, working her way back. But other than that, so all right, now we got that out the way. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's happy. I want to know what's going on in the Hayes household. What are y'all watching on Netflix?
Man, look. So we watched All American, right?
Yeah.
All American.
My son's been watching that.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. Then we watched Dirty Money. I thought those were pretty good. Kind of got hooked on those.
Oh, there's a Trump one in that's pretty good. I saw that.
Yeah, we saw that. We checked that out because we're from New Yorkers in the 80s, and back in the 80s in New York, I mean, he was on the daily news, on the cover, on the cover. Every other day it was Trump, something. So it was interesting to go back and kind of look at his progression and how he got where he is now. But yeah, Dirty Money was good. We watched Den of Thieves. Have you seen that?
That's a movie. Yeah, I saw that. That.
Den of Thieves. That. We rented Bad Boys 3 and we watched that. We had a family night. We watched.
Was that good? I still haven't seen it.
It was.
You might lose your card. You might lose your black card. You can't. you gotta love Bad Boys, right?
Right.
And you gotta say that you gotta love Bad Boys and say that Black Panther is the best comic book movie of all time. If you don't, someone show up at your house. Hey, bro, I'm gonna need your card. Doesn't matter whether it's true or not.
Yeah, I liked it. I love everything Will Smith though. I mean, I just think he's the ultimate entertainer, the ultimate businessman. I mean, everything he touches turns to gold. He just gets it.
Yeah.
I don't think it was as good as Bad Boys 2.
Can we call him up right now?
I wish.
You got him on speed dial, right?
I wish.
Let's get, man, come on. Look,
if I could, I would. If I knew somebody from West Philly that had the number, I'd call them too. but yeah, it was good. Then what else did we watch?
So you get in that Ozark?
Not yet. Now my son was telling me it was good, and he wants me to catch up. So
better than good.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Yeah. So, hey, let's shout out Felipe. What's happening, Felipe? I see Felipe is watching us on Facebook. We've got folks on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. Wow. We're kind of doing. We're trying to get them from all angles. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Have a drink. Like for those of y'all that haven't watched this particular thing before. It is brought to you by Day Drinking. So make sure you subscribe to the Day Drinking podcast.
Day Drinking. I like it.
And that's just a daily dose of inspiration, motivation, education, 5 minutes, man. Get you started on your day. Subscribe to that and give us a good positive review. If you like it. If you don't like it, I'm going to come see about you. I will come to your house. I'm gonna send Mark. Mark's bigger than me. Y'all don't even know. But yeah, this is about me inviting on one of my friends, one of my homies, and we just sit and talk about what's going on. Everyone has been dealing with all of this stuff we've been dealing with for the last month. And so I do a whole lot of content that's educational, a whole lot of content that helps people out in their business. This is not about that. This is just about chilling and having a good time. And it's a little bit self-serving. And if you guys kind of enjoy some of it, great. If you don't, okay, have a drink.
Right.
Chill out. So, all right. So that's what's up.
You know what though, Ronell? This is kind of what we need. We need something where we can let our hair down. I don't know if you've seen like the suicide line calls are going up. People are having real mental health issues, bro. And so, we need outlets. We need to be able to just woo-saw. Speaking of bad boys, we need to be able to breathe, man. And we need to be able to learn how to communicate, talk to each other, not at each other.
Yeah.
The way, these spaces don't start to close in on us. Because that's the difficult part, man, is, when things get tight, money gets tight, we just tighten up and we forget that the people closest to us are the ones that we love and the ones that love us. So, we've got to all just weather this storm. We're all in this together.
Man, no doubt. No doubt. It's funny. Now that you're saying that, I think maybe one of the catalysts of me wanting to do this was I made a post like 2 weeks ago. I was just feeling shitty. Like, we had after all this came out, we had probably 2 weeks of bad weather, right? It was ominous spilling outside and in the house. And I was just like, listen, I'm in a moment right now. Like, this is just everything going on, the impact on business and all that this is just yucky. I wanted to share that with people, Mark, because like people look at people like you and people like me to a very lesser extent and say like, yo, this guy's got it going on. He's done this, he's done that. And like, he doesn't have those moments. I'm down on myself. So I feel like when we can share shit like that, it helps other people that may put you or even me to a lesser extent on some sort of pedestal. Like, we do the same thing. We go through the same things. So that helps those people to get through those things as well. Shout outs real quick.
Okay.
Gian Russo, what's happening? He's on some Jameson cold brew and Gurkha Black Duck. Help me out with that. What is that? Devon, what's going on? He's sipping green tea. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with green tea. I got something a little bit spicier. Mark, to your point, I think that that was kind of the catalyst for me wanting to do this and just have fun. I don't care if 1,000 people view this bad boy or just you and me. This is an opportunity for me to reconnect with some of my people. And you and I haven't had the opportunity to sit down and have a drink now in probably like 6-7 months. So
in a minute.
Time.
Right. Too. We were thinking about each other and we hit each other up. Well,
no, when you said that, I'm like, I was thinking I got to reach out to Mark. So that's what's up. Man. All right. So another fun question. I got a list of fun ones here. Hold on. Let me get a shout out. John P. Haggerty. What's going on? Great show. Thank you, my man. Guinness on tap.
What? Get
John,
his address. Get his address.
yes, where are you at? I'm on my way. My man John has a cigar too. That's
Oh,
what's up,
nice.
buddy. Roy Kowarski, all the way from Australia. What's going on? I think Roy's in Melbourne. Roy, are you in Melbourne? Let me know. Carly, what's happening? Mark is the best. She says Mark is the best. I know. For y'all that don't know, Mark out, because I'm sure a lot of people that are logging in are from all over wherever y'all from. We got Roy down in Australia. Y'all don't know this dude. This dude is he's probably my favorite anchor man of all time.
Man, too kind.
After Ron Burgundy. No, Mark held it down here in Atlanta for a decade. Mark, you were in Cincinnati. You did Dallas too, right?
Cincinnati, Dallas, yeah.
Yeah, held it down. And so, all around good dude, the type that on the air is just like you're seeing right now, just like a natural, just super engaging, not that fake robotic, and the type that will slide in some slick stuff every now and then that people that know. The rest of y'all might not know. A couple of New York references or something like that.
I figured if I had to get up at 2:00 in the morning, I'm going to have some fun.
There it is.
I'm going to find a way to have some fun.
All right. So you said Will Smith. I know about your man crush on Will Smith because we
no doubt.
Who's your favorite actor?
I'd probably go right with Denzel, George Clooney, and Will. It's 1A, 1B, 1C.
You crazy.
Yeah.
Will Smith has never sniffed. He's never sniffed. Will Smith and George Clooney have never sniffed the Oscar. Denzel's that guy. He's that guy.
I know. But I can have my own little 2 cents.
You can. Your question, my bad. I'm sorry for judging. Roy says Sydney. My bad. Roy is in Sydney, and it is 7:15 a.m. and Roy is day drinking. Roy, I'm just kidding. I'm sure Roy isn't drinking. Roy's still sipping on his coffee, but I don't judge. If you want to put a little whiskey in that, Roy's with us. John, he says he's in Pennsylvania, man. That's a little bit far for us to get up there and get some of that Guinness.
And it's a little cold.
We got JD Brown sipping on water here in Germany. That's what's up. Thanks for checking in from Germany. We're trying to hit all of the continents right now. Trying to get all the continents in.
Man, bro.
Your water, JD, but I'm gonna tell you what, I'm a little disappointed in you because I've heard about the Germans and I hear you guys get down with some beer. Word on the street is you guys know a little bit about beer. I'm just saying. So
they have beer with every meal over there. I loved it when I was over there.
I've never been.
We went to Munich I took my son on a hockey trip. Oh my gosh. The food, I thought was really good. The beer, every meal.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So I've heard good things, but haven't been yet. But you know me. I'm a beer guy. I'm a beer whiskey. So I look forward to it someday.
You gotta go.
But I don't go anywhere that doesn't pay me to go.
Right.
That's kind of the thing. I was in Dublin a couple of months ago. Got paid to go. Germany paid me. JD, go holler at your people. Holler at your people. Send Ronell a check so he can come to Germany.
Nice.
Hey, Roy, thanks, man. Appreciate your support. Roy says that we are awesome. He really means you, Mark. I'm playing Mark's wingman today. Mark, I know how you are. You take your fitness serious, play some college football. What are you doing for exercise right now?
All right. So basically, I'm doing the kettlebells, and I still have my total gym.
No, you don't.
Yes, sir. I got my total gym, and I love it because I get the sweat.
Hold on. The total gym. Which one is that? Is that Chuck Norris or
Chuck Norris?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get the sweat, right? Without the pain. You can do every body part on there, just about. Yeah. Right. So I just think it's so versatile. Fits in this little tiny space, and then the kettlebells. I love the kettlebells for the arms and shoulders and the core. And I just keep it, squeeze it easy, nice and early, 6 o'clock in the morning, get down in the basement, knock it out, 100 of everything, and just try to keep it tight, man. Yeah, I just lost 50 pounds. So doing the keto diet.
Yeah. You just, Mark, that's like a year ago. Wasn't it like you knocked that out like a year ago, right?
Yeah, well, I kept it off. I'm really good about it. I still know that story.
So for those that are watching, like what is your normal, like what's that 6 a.m. routine look like? Like you knock out like 5 or 6 different exercises, or what do you do?
Yeah. So one day I'll do upper body, next day I'll do lower body. Then one day I'll just do core, planks and leg lifts, the heavy ball and dumbbells. So I just try to switch it up. And, while I'm down there, I'll do my prayer, my meditation, my exercise.
Yeah.
And on about my day. I came up with that routine during my weight loss and just been sticking with it. It's been winning for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get away from it. It's been winning.
Stay with it.
I'm feeling good. And
JD says she's an American. She's in Germany, but she's an American in Germany. When in Germany, do like the Germans. That's all I say. She says she does love German beer and Oktoberfest. Who doesn't?
Ooh.
Who doesn't? Evelyn's checking in from Rhode Island, and she's enjoying a Mexican mule. Okay, that is our first cocktail tonight. I like that.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Nice.
Oh my God. Look at this. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Mr. Green is enjoying a strong, great Kool-Aid. My man, love it. I don't judge.
Utah. Where in Utah are they? I love Salt Lake.
Why do you love Salt Lake?
Salt Lake because of the restaurant. First, they got Roots Diner up in the mountains there.
Yeah.
The mountain-sized biscuits.
Yeah.
And then the Mexican restaurant, the Red Iguana.
Yeah.
Woo!
Some good Mexican food in Utah, no doubt.
Goodness, that's the best I've ever. And Cafe Rio. I didn't know Cafe Rio was a chain.
It is.
Yeah. Who knew? Right. It was so
everyone in Utah, because there's like 24 of them.
Right. Right. I went back home. I was bragging about this Cafe Rio. Man, you should have seen this restaurant we went to. I came back and looked it up on it. It was a chain.
Hey, but it didn't used to be. It was like a couple, and then they just did really well. So they've been around probably like 20 years now.
That's good.
And always the lines out the door and all that sort of thing. But they do good stuff there. You're gonna come out there with a lot of calories though.
Yeah. And the Red Iguana too. That line is long too.
So I want to turn this into one of those. What's that show, like one of those garbage shows like TMZ or Dish TV, Dish Network, whatever it is. Here we go. Mark. So you've waxed poetic many times about the celebrities that you love, like Will Smith, and how gracious he was, and also you have met tons of people in your profession, and tons of them have been very nice and gracious. Who do you hate? Who do you not like? Right now, I want to know. Who's the asshole?
Why you gonna do me like that? Who do I hate? Oh, that ain't right.
Come on, man.
That ain't right. You know what? I can't really hate. But I was hotter than fish grease when Beyonce and Cuba Gooding were here filming Fighting Temptations.
Yeah.
And so one station came, they got the interview, right? And then I thought we were next. So I'm sitting there now, mind you, it's 2:00 in the afternoon, which is like dark 30 for me, because I've been up since the ass crack of dawn. So I'm hot now, right? And he says, oh yeah, I'll be right back. My man walked off and never came back. I sat there till almost 5 o'clock.
You got dissed by Cuba?
Got dissed. Left me.
Like him anyway.
I was hotter than fish grease.
It should have been him instead of Ricky. Should have been him instead of Ricky.
Ricky!
All right, all my old heads got to know that reference. You got that right off the bat.
Oh man,
we got a lot of millennials that don't know. So let me go and break. That is a Boys in the Hood reference.
Yes, it is.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Okay, so I will say that for me, who can I say?
I got one other one too.
What you got?
Dennis Leary.
For real?
Oh my God.
He seems like an asshole.
Didn't even meet him. He was on satellite, and his PR people had sent us the introduction, to introduce him. We were going to record a segment with him.
Yeah.
So he had done like 4 or 5 interviews already, and the information in the press kit was wrong.
Okay.
So all these anchors are reading this information and they're saying, "Yeah, Dennis Leary just starring the movie with what's his name, Kevin from King of Queens."
Yeah, Kevin James.
Kevin James, King of Queens. And so we said, "Yeah, Kevin James and Dennis Leary are that ain't the movie. I'm not in a movie with. What are you?"
No.
I was like, "Dude, talk to your people. I don't know why you're hollering at me." And then
it should have been like, "Yo, bruh, you're Dennis Leary. Shut the hell up and roll with this." Like,
exactly. Right.
No.
I mean, people still have to like Google you.
You walk down the street and people be like, William Dafoe?
Right. Right. But he was cussing and carrying on, man. I was like, what is wrong with this guy? Then talking crazy to me. I was like, dude, are you serious? We're doing this right now?
Hey, he's a little dude too. Man, now I know that testosterone because you're a big dude, and you used to hit on some people. So I know
I'll lean on you.
You get that anchor face.
Right.
Get that anchor smile on.
Got a little shine on my forehead too. I was hot.
So everybody wants to know. I already know, but everybody wants to know. Okay, nobody wants to know. I just like hearing about it again. Suchita. Do you tell Suchita hi for me?
I will. She's in New York City, loving life.
She's like, hey.
She got married. And
I feel like on Friday. Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, Suchita. Hey, for y'all that don't know, I'm gonna put y'all on game. Google Suchita Vadlamani. She used to be Mark's co-anchor here in Atlanta, and she was a very pretty lady.
Yeah. There were a lot of people that met me that never remembered meeting me because they saw her.
Not surprised. For real. Tell her I say hey.
I will.
All right. Hey, next question for you.
Okay.
This is a weird one, but whatever. We're in this ominous time, and there's death all around us. Right? Talking about it on every single channel. And what would your last meal be?
Ooh.
Better not be keto, bro.
No, keto nothing. I probably have to go down to Rathman Steak, get the biggest steak he got.
Yeah.
Get down there, bring he got those sweet potato fries with the powdered sugar and Tabasco.
Shout out Rath Buns.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, you need to know.
Better ask
Rath Bun.
You better ask somebody.
Tell them for the Mark special. Ask them for the Mark special.
Right, the meat first.
Oh, I didn't cover my my celebrity whatever that I'm not digging is SoundCloud rappers. If you guys don't know, go ask your kids. I can't stand these cats with now I'm gonna here goes the old man voice with the tattoos all on the faces and the color of the hair and all that. I don't really care about none of that stuff other than the fact that most of these guys have no talent. That's what probably you can have tattoos all on your face, you can have hair whatever color you want. I don't care. If you got bars, I can get with you. But these guys don't. A lot of them do not have talent, and I don't like that. So
you know who I'm feeling right now, though? That boy Roddy Ricch. I like Roddy Ricch.
Who's that?
Ballin'.
What song?
DJ Mustard. I put them new 4Gs on the Jeep. I trap into them bloody bottoms is underneath.
Oh man, my son is probably just clowning me right now. I don't know. I know that. I know the name. I don't know.
Oh yeah. And when you hear the song, you be like, oh, that because they play it everywhere. Okay. I only know it because they play it on the radio. So that's like
radio.
Papers.
Man, I don't even turn it. Oh, John says a 72 ounce tomahawk steak. That is for a mountain of a man, or like I can't mess with that.
Yeah, you can't just get those anywhere.
Yeah, no, that's an expensive ass steak too. John, holler at me. We need to do some business.
Yes.
Like I've got a company I need you, couple that I could use your investment in.
No
you buy
doubt.
72 ounce tomahawk steaks, you're my guy.
Because that means he knows where to get them. And if he knows where to get them, he can pay for them. So he's good. You need
No
to
doubt.
Shoot. Matter of fact, slide in my number too. I know he needs
Hey, you can slide into the DMs. Gian, you can slide to the DMs. Hey, for those of you that aren't connected to my man Mark, make sure that you're connecting with him on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. He's always saying amazing things on Twitter. I'm joking. He's not. He does a lot of retweeting. I see you, Mark. Nonetheless, you need to be connected to him because this dude is a professionals pro. When I tell y'all that when we started this thing and I get alert, okay, this is my element, so I'm not nervous, but I have tremendous respect. First time I sat down with Mark, for Business and Bourbon, you did the Business and Bourbon podcast. I'm like, okay, I better come correct because this dude is the truth, and he is consummate professional. So we like to keep this fun and really light, but I also want to plug your business too. So everyone that comes in, plug your business. So plug real quick. Tell people like who's a good fit for you. Who do you want to work with? Who you've been working with? Those sorts of things, just so people have some context for like, because people are looking at it right now and they're like, oh man, Mark's a super big deal. Like I can't mess with that dude, but they may have an opportunity, or they may be someone that should be talking to you.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I'm working with middle to medium-sized businesses right now. A couple of CEOs that I've got in my media training program and my brand storytelling program. And then I have a couple of clients for public relations that I'm working with. I'm helping them get the word out about what they do and the passion behind it. So, I want to work with good people. I want to work with people that are hungry, right? We like to teach those transformational experiences that help CEOs and entrepreneurs, business leaders become better communicators. If we can learn how to connect, we can sell. And if we can sell, we can win. Mm-hmm. And that's what we do at Mark Hayes Consulting. It's all about storytelling. It's all about relating to the customer and sharing, that passion. It's about why, it's about what you do, but it's about why as well. What drives you, what pushes you, what gets you up at 4:30 in the morning, so you can prepare. So everything that you touch is getting that golden touch, is coming out, like we want it to.
So you help them with their speaking skills and all that stuff too?
Speaking skills, presentation skills, because it's in the delivery, right? You've heard some great jokes, but the punchline was missed. It's all in the execution, right? And a lot of it's in the reading. I'll let you in on a little secret for us television people. A lot of people like to write grammatically correct. If you've got a presentation coming up and you're writing grammatically, it's going to be difficult to execute because that's not how we talk, right? When we speak and we talk and we have a conversation, we write for the ear.
Yeah.
And in the mornings on morning television, we write because what are you doing when I'm on TV in the morning at 7:30? You're getting the kids ready. You're fixing breakfast. You're listening.
Yeah. So
I want it to be easy for you to digest and easy for you to comprehend. So I write for the ear. Okay. And that's one of the secrets in presentation skills is that a lot of people try you. And of course, you want to be grammatically correct. You want to have your subject and predicate, line up. But at the same time, right. At the same time, you want people to be able to understand what you're saying, and you want to be memorable most of all.
Yeah.
And if they can comprehend what you say, they can feel what you're saying too. Because remember, they may not remember everything you say, but they'll definitely remember how you made them feel.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
And
no doubt. I love that. I love that because, excuse me, That's how you get activation in anything. So guys, whether you're in sales, in business, whatever, you got to connect with the emotion.
Yeah.
Make people feel something.
It's an emotional connection. When you think about some of the better brands, some of the more recognizable brands, it's about that feeling. Disney, it's how you feel, right? When you're at Disney, running around with the kid. I mean, it's the best.
Broke. That's how I feel.
Yes.
Disney, I feel broke.
Right. It is crazy.
Every coming and going, every turn around, every corner, they want you spending money. All right. So for the youngsters on the Instagram crowd that is just getting in, or you got people, everyone wants to be on TV, right? Mm-hmm. That's why so many people do stuff like this and YouTube, and everyone wants to be on TV. For those young folks that want to do what you've done, like what do they do? What's your advice like now? Because I mean, the games keeps evolving and changing. Is it the same? Do you go and you get a degree in X and then you start there, whatever? How do you become an anchor?
I think the degree is good. It's always good to have. I would never say don't get your college degree. You got to have it these days. If you feel like you want a master's and you got somebody to pay for it, go for it. But right now, if I was in news management and I was hiring, every person that wanted to be on the air, I would say, let me see your social media. Let me see what you start. Let me see what you created, because that's going to tell me a lot about how you work independently.
Oh, right? Wow.
Because I can hire anybody to go down the street and report on the fire or the shooting, but I want somebody who's going to create something special, something exclusive, something we can tease and promote that the other guys are not going to have.
That's dope.
So, if you're my sports guy, let me see your sports blog that you did while you were in college.
Yeah. So what would you want to see? Like someone that wants to be a reporter or an anchor, and you're like, oh, look, I'm gonna check out your social and everything. Like, what sort of stuff would impress you?
Effort, and effort. Right? I'll teach you how to be a good storyteller. I'll teach you the ins and outs of journalism, but I want to see that you've got the effort and creativity to do something independently, something that somebody didn't have to come to you and say, this is your assignment.
Yeah.
I want to see you work independently on your own, because that's what will separate you from the rest. That's what will get you the anchor gig. Are you willing to go the extra mile? Right? Everybody wants to be a news anchor when they get into television news. Mm-hmm. And then I went to Albany, Georgia, right? Market 150 something. Everybody there wanted to be the anchor. But who was willing to pay the price? Who was willing to put the work in? Who was willing to dedicate themselves to the craft? And seeing folks with that drive, especially young folks these days, because so many of them think that they just supposed to be handed something on a silver platter. Mm-hmm. Not how it works. It's not how this works. So I want to see folks, with that inner drive, that inner determination, and that fight. Right? Television news is a fight. We're fighting for ratings every day. You got 200 channels, plus the Fire Stick, plus the Hulu, plus this. Yep. That. We have to separate ourselves.
Plus every dumbass vlogger out there.
All that. Right? So that's going to be the biggest challenge going forward in television news, is how do you separate people from the noise, right? And get them to you. Now, local news there's always going to be a place for it, I think, because people want to know what's going on around them, especially when it comes to weather, traffic, like here in Atlanta. But by the same token, we need people who are going to help us separate from the competition.
That's dope. That's great advice. So there's someone that's listening that I know will benefit from that. Hopefully we'll see them on the air soon. I used to think that I could do what you do, Mark, back in the day when I was of that age. I'm like, yo, I want to be an anchor. I want to do. And then I realized that you have to get up at 2 a.m. I was like, no, I can't be an anchor. I can't. I'm like, no, I need to sleep during normal hours.
Right. You should see the kids' faces when I used to go to the schools and talk to the kids about it. They'd be like, well, what time do you get up, Mr. Hayes? Be like, 2 a.m. Whoa.
You feet up, scratch up, and hurry, shut the hell up, hurry up with this question so I can go home and go to sleep.
Right. And they'd be scratching out. I don't want to be on TV anymore. 2 a.m. Crazy.
Yeah, that's and then when stuff happens,
Oh,
like what's going on, and you don't leave, right? Like
right.
you're on it
Right.
for however long you need to be there.
Oh man, we would what they probably now they can't even go into the office. I talked to my buddy this morning. He's producing the show from home. So they've set up the computers and everything for everybody to be on a laptop at home. So you produce the show from home, but everybody's, even the weather guys are at their home.
Seen that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's totally changed the way we're doing business. And it's going to have a lasting effect too, because trust me, believe you me, if television management finds a way that they could save a dime, if it looks like they can save some money, like by doing, they're going to do it. That's going to be a new normal.
Business.
Yeah.
Business.
From your house on the weekends.
So tell me this, man. Tell me this. First of all, before you answer this question, do you watch the news much?
Not anymore.
So when you do you be critiquing the hell out of people? You be like, oh, he ain't shit. No. You messed up. Every mistake they make, you be like,
Right. I don't. Or a lot of times I'll look and say, oh, somebody messed up in the back. I blame it on one of the producers. It can never be the talent's fault.
Never don't want air talent. Y'all. That sounds a little diva-ish to me, Mark. That sounds like a little bit of a diva there. You a little bit of
like Ron Burgundy.
I'm the talent. The talent's got to have a little diva in them.
Right. But
all right, man. What's next for you when all this stuff clears?
Yeah.
What's next? What are you up to? What's going on?
Yeah. So, I'm really focusing, my business right now, my marketing efforts on the other side of this thing. I don't know when it's going to be. Of course, none of us do. But I think on the other side, when all these businesses in every single industry start coming back, they're going to need marketing help.
No doubt.
And they're going to want to tell their brand story. And they're going to want to tell a story about the impact they made during this mess.
Key right there.
Right?
Key right there. Yeah. That's what's up.
What did you do during the coronavirus outbreak to help your community, to help your employees, to help, your people? How did you make a difference? And those you watch, those are going to be that next wave of marketing campaigns that are memorable, that stick with us.
That's what's up.
And that engender that brand loyalty. That's what's gonna make people come back and patronize you again. When they're able to look at you and say, you know what, this is a stand-up company. They made a difference. They were feeding folks. They were buying PPE. They were making a difference. And they kept their employees. Those are the kinds of operations that are going to see their people come back and then some.
Man, that's what's up, Mark. That's why I love talking to you, man. You are a real smart dude. And here's what I'm going to need.
I just want to be like you when I get there.
That's what I'm going to need from you. I'm going to need you to call me every morning for this thing is doing. Just give me that 5-minute Mark Hayes affirmation. Just to get me going. Just every morning. I'm not asking much. 5 minutes, Mark. Chill out. Give me 5 minutes.
No doubt.
And of that, this Mark, get up and go. Let me know what the outlook is. Keep me inspired, and I'm gonna go get it.
So, look at Donovan. See, there you go, Donovan. I'm with you. There you go.
So okay,
that's what it is.
Beautiful. Very much enjoyed having you on, dude. Let's make sure that we do not let too many months pass in between doing this again in person. We got stuff to do. We got things to make in the A and beyond. Tell all these beautiful, wonderful people where they can connect with you right now.
Yes, indeed. LinkedIn, Mark Hayes. On Instagram, Mark Hayes TV. On Facebook, Mark Hayes. And of course, at my website, markhayesconsulting.com.
Mark Hayes, MarkHayes.
Boom.
All right. Cheers, brother. Thank you so much. Show them that bottle one more time, too.
Yes, indeed. Clang.
So they know where to get that, what that bottle is that you're drinking. So they know where to get it.
I'm going to send you the website info, that Nirvana. Take the edge off, baby.
I need that just for my cabinet. And I'm on that little thing. If you don't know, now you know.
Yes, indeed. I got a nice
all right, thanks guys for watching. Evelyn, you're late. Evelyn, I meet you on at 5 o'clock. Evelyn's my G. I love Evelyn. She has, matter of fact, she's producing and creating this show that's really dope. It's called Evelyn, don't kill me, Bodega. It's a show where they go in and they take these bodegas and try to bring them kind of into the future, so to speak. What I mean by that is healthy foods, healthy vegetables, redesign them and kind of change the whole narrative around bodegas. So
love it.
Evelyn, you're doing good work. I got my fingers crossed for you to get that bad boy picked up. She has a beautiful pilot that I've seen. Make sure you follow her. Hey guys, anyone that's watching this and that's hung in with us, make sure that you follow everyone else that you see that's making comments and all that stuff, because they're your people. They're my people. And if they're my people, they're your people. Trust and believe that. So, John, I appreciate you. John says, incredible show. I will take okay show. So incredible is awesome. Thank you. Again, Christopher. Christopher's been on the last few shows. You guys can look for this thing at 5 p.m. weekdays that I feel like doing it. It's not every day. It's whenever I feel like literally I hit Mark, me and Mark talking on Monday. So Mark, was it Sunday or Monday, Mark? I don't remember. I was like, Mark, Monday. Like, Mark, you want to have a drink on Tuesday? He's like, yeah, bet. That's what I do.
Open for drinking.
So I will say though, guys, there is a show tomorrow that I am certain of.
Cool.
And tomorrow, Mark, you got to watch this. Mark, you don't want to see this one because tomorrow I have Lorraine on, Lorraine Hughes, and Lorraine was on Naked and Afraid.
Ooh, I'll be watching.
She's on for one reason. So I say, what were you thinking? That's it. I just want to know why anyone would ever go on that show.
Man,
there's a crazy story on how Lorraine and I, not a crazy story, it's a random story on how Lorraine and I met over a year ago. So I'll share that tomorrow.
Awesome. I can't wait to see it.
All right, brother. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Thanks all you guys for watching. Check you out tomorrow.
All right, man.